All right, today is day 2. I just got all the cars out of here. With the 2 M3s sitting right there. And I cleaned the bikes and everything out of here. I actually swept it up really well last night and blew it out. But we're gonna work on a bunch of the accessory wiring. So we already have the pressure washer done. Of course, the panel is out and the new one's operational. Got wiring done for lights. We gotta run some speaker wire, some Ethernet, some other stuff. So, working on all that as we speak. We got some drywall stuff going on today. He's fixed the drywall and then we're doing all the electricity. Morning update. What do we got today? Where are we at?
Well, what we're going to do today is we're going to complete that panel install. We're going to get all the panels marked so we know where all the breakers go. We're going to clean up the back side of the wall. That's where all the wires run down the wall at. So get them all nice and orderly so drywall can go over that. And we're going to put nail plates over that. Then we're going to start going over all the stuff we want installed in the garage. So make sure we get that placed in the right place, and then we'll move on from there. So we're going to do a nice rough-in today. That's our objective today. So.
Yeah, we got all the Tesla chargers, the attic outlets, the subwoofer outlets, all that.
Yeah, we're also going to prep up in the attic for the icing insulation, you know, because we know they're going to spray up on the deck, so we don't want anything up on the roof, no junction boxes up there, so yeah, we'll have to clean all of our junction boxes up in the attic and do all wire management in the attic too, because we had to move a lot of wires around, so make it nice and orderly like it was when we started. So
awesome.
Yeah, we got a lot to do today. There.
The wiring's coming together nice and cleanly.
Try it here.
Perfect.
Go ahead and tie wrap these here. Just like
I'm going to.
Yeah, just.
Chase has got a friend here.
This is Pepper. Pepper's 17 weeks.
They're worn out.
Yeah. Nose print on the lens, coming up.
We send the glow rods up the wall so that we can pull the Tesla.
Can you see it?
No, push it up a little bit. Yep, there, perfect.
10 through.
Is that through? Perfect.
Nice. Okay, I'll pull it through.
So got the wiring for Tesla charger. It's coming down through there. Katie's gonna have a fun time fixing all the drywall in here. It looks pretty. I like that color coordinating.
Yeah,
Size matching. It looks good.
Push it. Joshua.
So this is what our wiring stuff looks like. We're gonna clean all this up, make it look nice and pretty. It's actually pretty cool up here today. There's our Tesla wires running.
Alright, go ahead.
So that's a number 6.
That's a number 6, yes.
On a 60 amp?
On a 60 amp breaker.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll do the other one.
I got it, Billy.
Got some chaos going on. Oh, wow, those guys have been out there. I've been in here sweating, swapping out speakers at the ceiling. Should have turned the fan on, which I didn't. So all the Dynaudios are swapped in the ceiling. I'm not sure if this microphone works very well as I'm holding the camera. You got Dynaudios here, which are place holding until my Contour 60s get here. But there's the Contour 25 CI center. It's freaking amazing. Even these, just the remarkable difference. These are a $2,200 pair of speakers versus a $5,000 pair of speakers. And Dynaudio just appeals to me so much. It sounds so much different. So let's go see how the guys are doing out here. Let's see. Oh, I also vacuumed all of the top things as well as above all the cabinets while I was at it. So did a little cleanup. Uh-oh, we lost them. It's checked out.
No. Not at all. Might want to get a light on your Tesla now.
Huh?
Your lights on your Tesla.
Ooh. Oh yeah, green light. All right, we're looking good. It's about 5 o'clock here today. So the guys have wrapped up. You still got some other outlets and stuff to do here on the left, but you can see everything looks beautiful. Panel's operational, everything's up and running. So I got TV AC outlet here. We've got wiring pre-wired for under cabinet outlet that we're putting in. Actually, the cabinet outlets are going on the 12 gauge wire. The 14 gauge wire will be for our under cabinet lighting, which will go back to a switch. Here's our quad outlet. I wanted to have quad outlets on the extreme side as well as speaker wires run. And then I've got a quad outlet up in the upper area of the cabinet. I'm planning to put my Milwaukee stuff up here, and so I have a charger there. We have outlet here for a subwoofer. Here's the outlet for, actually no, I'm gonna have him do that. Yeah. So this is the outlet for, so that's a 15 amp 220 for our lift, and then another 15 amp 220 or 230 or whatever you call it for our, that outlet was already there for our compressor. If I decide to do an air dryer, I've got a regular outlet there as well. So then we have to put outlet up there for our garage door opener. If I was smart, I would have spec'd them differently and put them, you know, put the outlets on the same side here. But another quad outlet there in case we need anything, but for other opener, Tesla charger and a 15 amp below. And then matching, I got to order the other Tesla charger here tonight. So Tesla charger and 15 amp below. And over here we didn't really have to do anything. And then over on this side we got the pressure washer wire. We got another quad outlet coming. He's going to run some lines for Ethernet for me. Get that all set up. The drywall guys came and made my drywall look pretty. Same thing here. And they're going to fill all these holes here as well. So they're going to drywall all that stuff for me and clean up this as well. So we got to put another quad outlet and speaker wire there. That's the home run for our speaker wire and HDMI right here. We're looking pretty good. Getting ready so that way as all my stuff comes, I can just plug it in and go. And I'm gonna order my compressor here this week as well, because that's gonna be ready to go. Cabinet should be here too.
Good morning.
Morning 3.
How are you?
What's on today's agenda?
Well, we're gonna wrap it up today.
Yeah.
So we have some attic work to do, and got to straighten up things in the attic. We got some junction boxes that we got to straighten up, and we got to get ready for the stairs, feed power to it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And we do have power already to your lift, so that's done. We'll finish all that up. So we have a full day ahead of us.
Sweet, awesome.
So can't wait to wrap it up.
All right, so they're putting some boxes in, and then Perry's up in the attic wiring up some stuff. Making some holes for my low voltage and quad. There's my subwoofer connection there. Had to get through all that insulation. And then Mr. Perry's up in the attic doing his thing. We'll go up there and check him out in a little bit. How do you guys pull this off? Well, the boss has to go up in the hot area. You guys hang out down here.
No, he wants to drink water.
We had to straighten out this wiring that's going down to this panel. This was a mess a little bit ago. We're getting it pretty cleaned up. But we've got junction boxes now that we got orderly. We have,
What are those junction boxes just for some wires that were too short, or?
yeah, there was a handful of them that were too short, so this was your range. This is a couple 110 circuits that didn't make it, and a couple here that didn't make it.
That's not too bad. There's only a couple of
Yeah.
them, and most of them were. So your plan worked where move the panel slightly to the left, and all the wires reached.
Yeah, most of them did. Really, the ones that didn't, that came from the other direction, and that just came right to it, which would have been your air handler. Just, it didn't have enough slack when you moved over to get back up into where it needed to. So
Is there any negative to having a J box or having a box with high voltage? There really isn't, right?
Well, there always, any connection's always a weak point, you know, so that's why you want to make sure that you do good connections. See, like when we do our connections, we go ahead and we twist the wire until it starts to turn. When we turn the wire nut, it will twist the wire with it. And so also the other thing you do when you do a wire is you when you put them together like this, you twist them and you cut them at a 45-degree angle, because it allows the wire nut to accept the wire.
I never knew that. Well,
Yeah,
that's something new every day.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Well, it's actually on the instructions. A lot of people don't read the instructions.
Oh yeah, I never read instructions.
Yeah, so even on black tape, there's instructions on black tape probably nobody ever read too. So, but yeah, that's a good way to make a connection, is to twist it and then cut it at a 45-degree angle, put the wire nut on, and turn it until it starts turning the wire. When it turns the wire, you got a real good connection there, and then you really don't have any problems. But always when you have a connection, it's a weak point, so you never want to bury it so you can't never get to it again. That would be the real bad thing to do. So yeah. We still have a little bit more cleaning up to do here, but for the most part, it's wrapping up. So
Love it. This is a big project. Doesn't seem
Very.
like much, does it?
it doesn't until you get into it. You're
But
right.
I mean, it's part of the deal. If you want a garage, we're building a garage inside of an existing structure. This is the most important part.
It is.
Getting the wire where we need it, and this is the first garage where I didn't make any compromises.
Yeah.
I said, hey, I'd really like to have the subwoofer underneath the window, and you said, well, we can do it. You just have to cut a big hole in the wall, and then knock out a bit of the block. But now it's there.
Right. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
It cost me $500 to do that, but we did.
You're right. So a couple more connections here and we'll be done here. We do have your doorbell back, so
And then what we'll do, I'll do later. It's good the cable line's long enough, because the cable line's running to the left there.
Yes.
And so I'll just bring it down into that cabinet. And it's gonna be cool because all my audio, I'm gonna put some fans in there.
okay.
So I'm gonna vent that cabinet, so all my audio, video will be in that one cabinet. It'll be
That'd be
perfect.
good. Yeah, that's good. Most people don't put ventilation in their audio equipment, but it's very important. So, 'cause it
Well,
has-
the other option is just open the door, but
Yeah.
it'd be nice to be able to run with the door open.
Yeah, well, then you're taking away from the attractiveness of the garage too.
Yep.
So you like to have the doors closed and.
And then tomorrow they're bringing, I thought it was today, it's tomorrow they're doing the stairs.
Okay.
Okay, Ryan's desk is here. Ugh. Excuse me. Okay, Ryan's desk is here. Notice I have it out of the way because Perry's running the Cat 6 stuff for me. So I brought over our mega roll of Cat 6. And I'm gonna put my shoes on. So they're finishing up here. I ordered my other Tesla charger. Chase is still hanging out here with me. So we're running Cat 6 back to Ryan's room, Cat 6 over here to the TV, running 2 lines just to be safe. I think my HDMI cables will be here tomorrow. And then they're running 3 back to my home theater, 1 to the AP, 1 to the computer in the kitchen. We're gonna be all set up. What's up, buddy?
Okay, so what we did was up there in the soffit, we were going to try to go down the top of the wall there And since you have icing and insulation, we can't do that. So what we did was we found an open cell in your block, and we went with jack chain down the wall. And let me see if we can get that out of here. There we go.
Yeah, but don't the blocks alternate?
Yeah.
But they're still
We have to
open?
measure it and then make sure that we hit the right open cell.
Oh man, that's awesome.
So there you go. No damage to your wall.
Sweet. I thought you were just gonna go from the outside or running out on the outside of the house or something.
No, we wouldn't do that. That's the other company electric.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So we're setting up Ethernet here. So Ryan's computer has max speed, and I'll set up my Ubiquity network once we get all the wiring done. The wiring's the hard part. Then setting up the network's the easy part. Sweet.
That's for sure.